My name is Roger Law and I'm at the AGI Open at the Barbican 2013. At university, at Cambridge University, there was a guy called Peter Fluck who started Private Eye, and he also had a satirical nightclub in Soho in London. And at that nightclub they had people like Lenny Bruce, probably the most famous satirist from all around the world, did an act there. And I used to draw for it by the bar. I would do caricatures and political cartoons opposite the bar every week. And I kind of got a taste for it then.
After leaving art school, I set up shop as a caricaturist and illustrator, a very British tradition. And one of my first jobs was drawing cartoons for the Observer newspaper in the UK. The great thing about caricature is you do not need to be positive, as the Americans say. Working for newspapers, I had to be able to draw anything from a sampan to a sausage in 5 minutes. Any imagery that people are familiar with is grist to the satirist's mill. This is a famous photograph of Marilyn Monroe, and our version is Magdalene. It's Mrs. Thatcher showing out in her Y-fronts.
I used to do a puppet program called Spitting Image in the 80s. It ran till 96. And it was very successful. And it went stratospheric because we did it in Greece, we did it in Turkey, we did it in India, we did it everywhere. So I was working on it for 13 years.
So, I'm unanimous on red capping. Is anyone not unanimous?
What's the opposite of unanimous?
Tell him.
Animus?
Wrong! The opposite of unanimous is tired!
I did the caricatures, and it was a topical political program that was shot. Some shows I worked on would be reshot on the Friday because the news changed, edited on the Saturday to go out on the Sunday night. Everything on the program was made by hand. I did the characters, you had to make the puppets, you had to cast them, put the rubber in, let the rubber dry, take them out, put it on a skeleton, paint it. And some shows I worked on, the second half was being edited as the first half went out. Well, Thatcher and Reagan were a gift because they were so caustic and crude in their policies and unpleasant to a lot of people that it suited what we did.
Next answer, please.
Mr. President, is it true that you had no knowledge of the Iranian arms deal at any stage?
I had no knowledge of anything at any stage. I'm against terrorists and I won't have anything to do with them. That's why I got Israel to sell them the guns.
So in a way, we were a kind of safety valve. We didn't change anything, but you lanced the boil every Sunday night.
The bottles of bleach cost 30 pence each, and Duraglit is 46p. And the family-size individual fruit pies are a bargain at 123.
Almost every country in the world that would allow it to has had their version of Spitting Image. Turkey had one, Italy had one, France had one.
Malo Sani Bonani Daxe Howzit. I'm Tim Modisa. This is Zar News. Let's get it on.
Yeah, well, Zar News got hold of us and said, can you come out and do a talk, have a look at what we're doing? And I thought, okay. And then I thought I'd do a radio program. And I approached the BBC and said, I want to do a radio program on Zar News. And they said, what do you mean, South African Spitting Image? Well, that's interesting.
You know, Miss Tandy, I have been thinking that I should stay here a bit longer. So, can I be picked up maybe on Friday?
All the planes are out, Mr. President.
When they get back, just send them out again, okay?
All of them?
I think so, Miss Tandy. for security.
Serious? Yeah. Okay, so then make sure the planes are out on Tuesday. I want to bring on their plane.
And I was in Cape Town messing about with our news for 3 or 4 days. Had a great time.
I think you've got the message. If you can draw, you can steal from anywhere. You can do anything you want, be anything you want. You could play the saxophone, have more sex, dance the tango. The sky is the limit. Thank you.